Welcome back, PowerPoint Gurus. This is Mr. Lowe at Coral Canyon Elementary School, and this is lesson number 2 on how to make a PowerPoint. First thing we need to do is get back into our PowerPoint presentation. So we're going to click on PowerPoint, and then I'm going to go up to the word File, and I'm going to Open, and then find where I saved my PowerPoint from last time. I'm going to go down. This is the folder I put it in, and I named it Demo PowerPoint. This brings up the PowerPoint presentation I was working on last time. The next thing I want to do is, I've got a title slide, but I want to add more slides with more information. To do that, I can go up to this Insert button, and anything I want to put into my presentation I can do through here. So I click on Insert, and I find where it says New Slide. Notice also it tells you that you could also push Control, hold down Control, and then push M, and that will do the same thing. So I click on it, and it adds a new slide. Notice that this slide is white, whereas my first slide has a background. The reason why is when I added my background, I clicked the word Apply. When you click Apply, it will make only that one slide the color you chose. If you say Apply to All, then it makes all of the slides the same. So let's go back to this slide. I want this one to be white, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to change it to white, and I'm just going to click on Apply. Notice it left the other one the way it was. Now also you have different choices of what kind of layout you want. You can do it with a checklist, you can do it with just a title and lots of blank space, you can put in another title, you can do 2 checklists, and then down here are some that have pictures and graphs and different things. For today I'm just going to add a simple title, and I'm going to call it Clip Art and Sound, because that's what I'm going to work on today. To insert clip art, there's 2 ways to do it. The easy way, if you can remember, is to come down and see the little picture of the little person. If you click on that, it pulls up our clip art menu. The other way to get to clip art is to go up to the word Insert, Picture, and then go over to clip art. Both do exactly the same thing. Now, over here you can search in different collections, things just on your computer, things on the internet. I'm going to do everywhere. It takes a little longer, but it's worth it. And then down here, you can pick different types. Like if you only want photographs, then you could unclick all the others. I'm going to do all media. I'm looking for motorcycles because that's what my presentation is about. Now, it's best to put in something a little more generic. For example, I'm not typing in Harley Davidson or Yamaha or Kawasaki. I'm just typing in motorcycles. Same with if you were doing a presentation on sports. I wouldn't put in Steelers or a specific team or player. I would just put in football. It gives you more choices to look at. So I click on Go, and it brings up all my choices. I kind of like this one, so I'm going to double click on it, and it puts it in. Now notice it's covering up my text. If I want to move it around, I just click in the middle, and I can move it anywhere I want. But it's a little big to work with. Now, another mistake people often make is when they want to make it smaller, they grab right in the middle, they push the button down, and then they do it, and it squishes their picture. And then it's hard to get it to be the right dimensions again. The best way to get rid of it, let's delete it by clicking in the middle and then pushing the delete button. And I'm going to add that picture back in again. The best way to make it smaller or larger is to go to the corners. When you do that, it doesn't change the way the picture looks, it just makes it smaller or bigger. There's my picture. Okay, I can move it around, I can add lots of different pictures just by clicking on another one and do the same. If I don't want it, I just push delete. The general rule is to not have more than 3 pictures per slide. Otherwise it gets distracting and it takes away from the message of your presentation. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to add sound. One way I can do it is I can go up into Insert, come down and click on my arrow. I can find where it says Movies and Sounds, and then I can click on the button that says Sound from Clip Organizer. The other way is to just go in and change your settings to only search for sounds. I'm going to type in motorcycles again. and then I'm going to click Go. And I have several choices. I'm going to click this one. Now it asks me, how do I want the slide to begin? Do I want it to automatically have the sound as soon as I go to this slide, or only when I click on the little symbol? I'm going to do it automatically, and it puts in a little speaker. I like to stick it up in the corner, kind of out of the way. It has to be on your slide, but I kind of put it up in the corner so it's out of the way. Now, when I go to this slide in my presentation, it should automatically make the sound that I put in. It's not very loud for you to hear, but let's go up and see what it sounds like. I'm going to go to my slideshow, and I'm going to say View Show. That takes me to my first slide that I made, full screen. When I click on the next arrow, as I came to my second slide, the sound automatically started, and there's my picture. To get out of here, I can simply push Escape or go to the end of my presentation by continuing to click the little arrows. Well, that's all you need to know about adding clip art and sound. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and hope you learned something new. Thanks.